Hello again, Merlin. Today I'd like to ask you a little bit more about your clients. Um, as I know from the pre-talk we had, not everybody is the right person to come to you because I think you have a special level you're working on, right, with people. And if we talk about your clients, what would be your perfect client that would be attracted by you?
Oh, what a really great question. The clients who tend to be drawn to me tend to be quite far along their spiritual path. And there's a common theme that seems to happen. They've hit a point in their journey where they feel a little stuck or a little blocked, and they need some help pushing through that block. And so the ideal client is someone who is really committed to their path and to do the inner work and do the work that they need to do. So I like to work with people who will reflect on our discussion, who will go away with the action points that we've agreed and come up with, and go and do the work on them, and then they can see the results for themselves that then we can discuss at our next session, and so that they can actually see the benefit of the sessions and the advancement that they're making.
Okay, thank you very much. What was the biggest success you ever had with one of your clients? What was the situation when they came and how did they go after that?
Okay, so there was one lady who was, as I discussed before, very stuck, very blocked, didn't know what she was meant to be doing, and she was also manifesting some quite negative things in her life. She the core, I think, of what the problem was that she was struggling to accept who she really was. So what I'm talking about that is that her divine self, her divinity, and there was a lot of religious indoctrination that had happened prior in her early life. And so we began working on her understanding of what that religious indoctrination was and how it had affected her life and how it had affected the underlying beliefs that she had about who she was and about being sovereign, about being divine. And once she'd realised kind of the brainwashing that she'd received through all of the different through her education, because she went to a religious school, and then through the church practices that she had in her early life, she really that was a big breakthrough for her to understand. Okay, so now I know that happened to me, and this is why it's affecting my underlying beliefs now. And she actually moved forward then from there to be able to start. She'd really wanted to start her own business, doing some holistic and spiritual stuff. She managed to get herself on a really good business coaching program, and she was then seeing me in between doing this program, and so then she did a really great business launch, and all the time she was working on herself to make sure that she was in the right place. And what happened was she ended up changing her partner, and she met a new partner. She also healed her relationship with her parents in a really special way, that she realized that she was pushing them away with the way that she was behaving. And so she made some really huge changes in her life which were extremely positive, and I still keep in contact with her, so she's still doing really well.
Wonderful. What message would you have to your perfect client if this were just sitting in front of you?
I guess it would be you have the power within you to make any change that you want, And so my job is just to help you to find and discover that power so you can create the life that you really want.
Thank you.